to my channel. I hope you're good. I hope you're all doing well. For today's video, I am going to be showing you how I make my candle labels. It took me a while to be able to find out and to be able to be making my labels the way I make it now. And before now, I have been making maybe my own design, giving my designs out to people to help to design for me, printing it out myself, or printing it in giving it to a printer, which is really expensive. It's not something I would advise anybody to go, because I've gone through all the process you can think about, and I spent a lot of money, wasted a lot of resources. It's just not worth it anymore. So right now I am in a place whereby I think my labels works for me better than anything else. So I'm just going to get right into it. My labels, I design everything myself. I make everything on Canva. I wanted something minimal. I do not want I do not want a lot of designs in it. And I was able to work out something for myself, which is really good. And when I design my labels on Canva, what I do is to download it and high quality, and then I send it to a printer. There's a printer I use. Um, I don't do it myself. The truth is, I've tried printing my labels myself. I have a colored printer, I have a black and white printer. I tried printing it myself, even when I get the waterproof labels from, excuse me, even when I bought the waterproof labels from online labels, I try to print them on myself. But I think the issue is from my side. At the end of the day, my labels start running, like, the printed side start running when I take it to local market, and the labels have been on the jar for a while. And if there is any touch of water, oh my god, it looks absolutely bad. I do not have any of the samples here right now, and I think I've all removed everything. I do not have anything, but I'm going to search my pictures if I have them, and I will put them on this video for you to see. But if I don't, I'll just tell you that the labels I was doing before was not working for me, and I end up changing my labels all the time, like removing it and putting a new one. You don't want to do that. That's too expensive. The labels you're changing could have been on another candle jar, and that's more. That means you're spending more if one of your jar candle is using more than one label. So what I do is I stay giving it out. I found out about the printing online. This is the label. This is how it looks. This is not really white. This is my white label. It's off white kind of a color, and I got it from them, and you can see the texture. I don't It's got this texture on that, and it looks so premium. This is a texture label, and it's so nice. And when I use them on my jars, on my tubes, oh god, it looks so nice. You can see it now. It looks really nice. All the design I've done by me on Canva. These are my logos, part of my logos. This is also part of my logo. So what I did was just think of something to make it look really nice, and I've got a lot of compliments on this to tell me, wow, it's looking so nice, looking so pretty. And what I do is that when I print this out, I send it to them. I give them the size from my Canva, and I print out like 500 copies. And for 500 copies of this label is like 56 to it's like 56 pounds, which is really okay and cheap. And for me to get this quality of label, I'm not expecting more than that, but which is good. And sometimes, and from this printer, whenever I purchase a print, whenever I purchase a label from them, I get my points, from my points. And then when I'm ordering again, I just use my points, and then I get like a £3, £1 off, which is really something. So what I do is that I print my labels from them. I print this for my tubes. I print these too. This is for my diffuser, just to let me know what scent I have in the tube, which is good. And then I print some of other things I print from them is my diffuser label. So this is how my diffuser label. This is a transparent kind of label. This is also really cheap, because my diffuser bottle is kind of a transparent, as a white transparent bottle. So putting these on that it's on it looks really, really nice. I'm going to show you my reed diffuser bottle for you to just have the idea of what I'm talking about. This is one of the reed diffuser I packaged already. So this is the label on it. I don't know if you can see it properly. Hopefully it's showing. So I have 6 cents of reed diffuser. What I do when I want to print the labels is I print like 200 copies of each. So I just order for 1,000 copies or 1,002 copies. This is also really cheap. It falls in between the range of 30 to 60-ish. Also, the designs are done by me. I'm saving a lot and getting my quality labels. I've not had issues with all these labels. The next thing I am going to talk about is my candle jar labels. Now, I use these for my candle jar labels too. But this is only for the seasonal candle. Let me explain myself. This is not candle you will see on my website all the time. I do these candles once in a while. And when it comes to seasonal, like my summer candle, like my autumn candle, and maybe Valentine candle, I try as much as possible to use these. But then because these are candles that comes and go, I'm only having them on my shelf for like 3 to 1 month, and that's it. And I try as much as possible not to spend too much on these labels, because even if I use my premium kind of the texture labels from the printer, it's still looking really, really good. You can see that. This is the one I print for them. This is my normal printer label for my candle. Now, for my classic kind of candles, I actually print this from another printing company, and that is because I wanted a touch of gold. These labels, I use them for candles I have on my shelf on my website anytime, any day of the year. These are my classic candles. These are the scents you will know me by. I'm not changing them. The only one I'll be changing is maybe the seasonal candles, but these are the candles you will find on my website anytime, any day. I use this label. I don't know if it's clear. You can see it has the touch of gold from these and these. I made all the design myself, and those are my logo. These are my logos. So I wanted a touch of gold to make it look more premium, to make it look more luxurious. It's still the same thing as this one. It's still the same thing, but then just different quality. And the truth is this is quite expensive. But out of all my labels, this is the only one I'm spending money on. I use this for my candle jars. I also use it for my wax melt. This is my wax melt. You can see the touch of gold. Every other thing is like my packaging. I use texture one, print them out. They look really nice. And when I calculate what I spend on my labels, it's not expensive, seriously, and it is not affecting me in any way compared to how I was before now. Before I came up with the idea of doing all this myself, before I came up with designing it myself and thinking about what I want, how I want it. Before that, I was spending a lot on labels, which was not worth it. But I'm glad with what I have now. I'm glad with the outcome. I'm glad with everything I've got working out for me right now. So this is just my opinion. This is what I've been working for me. If it might not work for you, and you might want something else for your label, you might want something, the material you might want might be different. The material you want might be different from what I want. So you could just do something that works for you. All these are things that works for me right now. I change them in the future, but it's not now because I'm really satisfied with what I've got. And I'm also trying to do some other labels for my room sprays and all that. I am going to be showing you guys how it looks later. But for now, this is it from me. I hope this video helps you in any way, and I hope you're able to utilize whatever you have. Do your research, look for something that really works for you. You could find something that is really cheap, but then of high quality. You just have to do your research for that. But that's it from me today. Thank you so much for watching my video. I think I've been rambling off. If you have any questions for me, you can just drop it in the comment. I'll try as much as possible to reply you. And thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a lovely, lovely day. Thank you. Bye.